No one can do this without training, no matter who you are. It's impossible, no matter what fitness level you are, to think you can achieve this without training. Not possible.
Good to go?
Yeah.
All right. Where do you want to start?
Why don't we start with you telling us a little bit about the 100 Mile Ruck March?
All right. The 100 Mile Ruck March, well, it's a charity challenge. It's 100 miles spread out over 4 days, 25 miles a day, on roads, through trails, wading rivers, and up hills. The athletes are going to pack everything they need into their rucksacks: food, clothing, toiletries, water, everything they need to survive the 4-day trek. At the end of each day, they're going to camp out at a local brewery. We're going to come together and throw a party at that brewery, celebrating the athletes' accomplishments for the day, coming together as a community, and ultimately raising money for a wonderful organization called Why Me and Sherry's House.
My name is David Hagan. I'm the Executive Director of Why Me and Sherry's House, located in Worcester, Massachusetts. Why Me is a nonprofit. We provide support services to families with childhood cancer. When the kids are living here, if they are immune compromised or can't really handle severe weather very well, they can feel like they're outside just by being in this room. Fun thing about the origami in this room is when you put the ceiling fan on, it looks like the birds are flying. So the way that I came to Why Me was first as a parent. I had a son, Ben, who was diagnosed with leukemia at 19 months. And when we started going to UMass for clinic, we met this wonderful woman who was, at the time, Margaret White. She was the Director of Family Services for Why Me. And she told us about this organization where we could meet other parents and my son could meet other kids, and we wouldn't feel alone, and we would have other people to go through this with. And that was the beginning of a long friendship and relationship of support with Why Me, which has unfolded through the years. So I started as a family in 1994, and then find myself all these years later on the board of directors and as the executive director. But it all started as being a parent. And half my staff are also Why Me parents. So that really helps us get it, I suppose.
15 athletes were hand-selected to take on this challenge. They were either entrepreneurs or business professionals from the area who we knew could come together to raise a ton of money for this amazing organization. And honestly, who were just crazy enough to take on the challenge. Each one of the athletes had a different reason for taking on the challenge. For some, it was because they had a previous experience with cancer, and this was their opportunity to give back or to help raise money for a family who had a child with cancer. For others, it was just to set a good example for their family, to teach their children that difficult does not mean impossible. For every single one of us, it was an opportunity to challenge our minds and our bodies, to find out where our limits are. All we had to do is take the next step.
My first one I shoot, in trying to look ahead and see how I'll do in this ruck, if I'll be successful or not. Part of me likes to grab in the motivation of my wife, who has no fear and can do anything, no matter what the challenge. Part of me is the accountant, the analytical side, who looks at the training I've done, and I've peaked out at distances less than 25 miles where my body just can't take anymore. So analytically, I don't feel comfortable about it, but I'm going to try to push through anyways.
I
wife, my kid, hot showers, and bed. Those are 4 of my 5. Oh, and food. Those are my top 5 things. Leaving all of them.
Plan is at the brewery to play it safe.
That's my plan now. Once I get there and the beers start flowing, I'll be laying on the ground, 6 beers in.
It is what it is. Hey, I appreciate how much
can't-
money you raised and everything
Yeah,
already. That's
I know
awesome.
I can't get past 18 without a 2-day recovery. I would need a year.
I needed to bring in the big guns to raise money.
So I've shown up for the commencement of the ruck dressed a little differently than the rest. I did make a decision not to attempt the ruck. I know I can't go beyond about 16 miles without a 2-day recovery in my body. I just didn't have enough time to train. Enough time to train for me might be over a year. So rather than try to cheat it with a light pack or any other decision, I think it was best just to not do the ruck, but support the team at their camp each night and at the finish line. I'll be seeing you tonight. The money is really come in out of joy. People wanted to give, they want to be a part of it, and they're excited to be a part of it because Why Me Sherry's House hits all the buttons, helping sick kids and their families. There's nothing more important than that.
And you know, you really
Jay, you look like the only one who's taking this seriously.
I'm old.
I think the thing that I'm most excited for is seeing how far I can go. You know, I've never pushed myself to the point physically where I feel like giving up, and I've never really physically given up on something like this. So I'm pretty curious to see just how far I can go, and that's pretty exciting to me.
So about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, training, rolled my ankle pretty badly. I knew there's something wrong. Went to the hospital, they advised I get an x-ray. I got an x-ray and it showed a hairline fracture down the vertical portion of my foot, and you know, they're saying you'd be absolutely crazy if you kept running. It's gonna just get worse and worse, and it could eventually become a full fracture, so I can't do it.
Cowbell's gonna ring at 7 o'clock. We step off. Everybody's got the route. You guys know where you're going. The safety truck is gonna be about every 5 to 10 miles. But if the first person and the last person are spread out, the safety truck's gonna wait for that last person to cross the checkpoint. At 8 o'clock, God forbid, if you're still hiking for safety reasons, you're getting pulled off the course and you're all done. In my opinion, the hard part is over. The major fundraising is done, and that is the most important part, in my opinion, for this. This is the fun part. Let's throw in our rucksacks. Let's go have some fun. Cowbell's gonna go off in about 3 minutes.
I just want to thank you guys so much for doing this.
So I crossed the street, did my little ceremonious march, but I'll be doing the quarter transportation. I'll be driving people around. Anybody that can't make the full 100, I'll be taking them back home. So.
Yeah, I think one of the things I'm most excited about is the people I'm going to be meeting. I mean, we're talking about 15 very well-known professionals here in the city of Worcester and surrounding. Like I said, I'm 23 years old. I'm near kind of the beginning of my career. To see some of these professionals that have been in their industry for a long, long time is something that's going to be really cool to experience.
Sisters let me watch Pet Cemetery.
Oh my God.
I'll not remember this. It still haunts me to this day. The idea is to make sure I didn't pack anything more than I had to. You know, have just enough food, just enough water, just enough clothing. If I finished with anything unnecessarily, it was just wasted effort. My wife and I are fortunate to have 2 young daughters that are healthy. I can't even begin to imagine the emotional and financial toll that it would take on a family with a child with cancer, and we'll happily do whatever we can to help support a wonderful organization like this. We have a saying here at Seven Saws, drink well and do good. You know, what that's about is picking each other up, supporting each other, giving back to the community.
So day one, when you all step off together, there'll be a lot of excitement, there'll be a lot of anticipation. Through the course of that day, that's really where the group will become a bunch of individuals who showed up for their private personal reasons, and they transform through the day and become part of a team. They become a tribe with a purpose. And that transformation is subtle, but it's powerful. And I think that first night is really going to be fun.
What's up, guys? These guys are ridiculous. You're keeping up with them? No, I'm not. I just keep leapfrogging them and cheating, so it looks like I'm keeping up with them.
So, you know, if we keep 3 an hour, we're good. So, you know, if we're doing 3.5, we'll get in sooner. And, you know, obviously listen to your body.
Yep.
If your body's saying slow it down a little bit, we can.
Time to rock and roll now. We're that much closer to the brewery.
Just ready for his medication.
That's right. These guys are talking about how many milligrams of ibuprofen they're putting in. I'm thinking about ounces right now. Ounces of beer.
Just walk in the park. Doing pretty well right now, actually. I'm going a lot faster than I expected, which is good. That was what I was nervous about. So if all I have to look forward to is keep this pace up and go camp for a little while, I'm doing pretty good today. I'm actually enjoying it.
They are not far behind me. They should be coming right down. Still feeling pretty good. A little achy in my hips, but those first 6 miles was just straight uphill, so it's to be expected. I think it's all downhill from here, right? Somebody? Is it all downhill from here?
No, it's not.
It's not.
I planned the route to cause pain, to cause mental anguish, and to cause people to quit. It's really that simple. So, how is the course designed? It's designed to put you on concrete for a long period of time, to hopefully cause blisters. And each day, just when you can't take any more of concrete, we'll put you on the trail with bugs and rocks and stumps where you stub your toe constantly and it drives you nuts. And just when you can't take the bugs anymore and you want to just scream, we'll put you back on concrete. You're welcome. I hope you form blisters, and I hope you get sore, and I hope it challenges you. We could have just walked 100 miles and I could have put us on beautiful trails, but I didn't. I want to make sure that 100-mile finisher medal is worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, I did my day on the road, my training day on the road I did. I wore a sign on my back, a big cardboard sign that said, honk to help kids with cancer. But I think most people either couldn't read it or they just thought I was a homeless person walking around town. My name is Michelle Payton. I'm a yoga teacher and fitness instructor. I have been hiking and rucking for about the past 20 years. I started in my early 20s and I used to do a lot of backpacking and what I considered epic adventures and multi-day events. I have a little injury in my right leg, which it's actually it stems from radiation 20 years ago. So I got myself all taped up for this, but going up hills with the full extension of my leg, it's just kind of pulling on some of the muscles, so I'm slowing down a little bit. So my biggest fear with this event is that despite the fact that I have done 25-mile days multiple times in the past, I have not done it 4 days consecutively. So I don't know how my feet are going to fare by the end of that 4 days.
How you doing? This is our element. Mid-State Trail.
So what makes the Ruck March unique, this is unlike any fundraiser I think anybody's ever done. It's not a golf outing, it's not a road race. This is a 100-mile march over several days, 4 days, along the road, through the woods, carrying a rucksack, and it's camaraderie with other people. For many of you, it may be the first time you've ever done something like this. So, along with helping kids with cancer, supporting families with childhood cancer, and making some friends along the way, you're going to have a very interesting time.
I'm trying to eat food so I can lighten my pack up. One thing that this is just me talking out loud right now, but one thing my buddy my dad's been hiking with his whole life, who's like helped me get some gear together, told me is he brings like actual spices, like he gets little packets of salt and pepper so that even the boring freeze-dried meals he can actually like turn into something real. Like he told me to take a half a stick of butter and just stuff it into a little tiny Tupperware container so that I can you can do anything with butter, it makes everything better. So just like putting it on bread and sandwiches and stuff.
Remember you were like, one of the key things is to bring like creature comforts so you stay happy, butter and salt and pepper.
Too much work now.
Perfect, except you said 4 miles.
Oh, I did?
Instead of, you meant to say 4 days or 25 miles
yeah,
a day for 4 days.
4
But 4 miles now, it just sounds like the most pathetic. You can't hike 4 miles without bringing butter.
One of the reasons I chose to do this challenge is I just like challenges. I like pushing myself to the limit physically. I've been doing it through Boy Scouts and through extracurricular activities my whole life, and it's really fun just to see how far I can push my body. And this obviously is going to be an incredible challenge for that. Being one of the most intense things I've ever done, I'm really looking forward to seeing how far I can go.
Day one was designed to not necessarily break the competitors, but to make sure that they second guess themselves.
After going through that woods, I'm just wondering, like, why does Rick hate me so much? There's so many mosquitoes in there. As soon as you kill one, here comes 5 more. Like, it was just brutal. I've got 6 bug bites right there, in the same spot.
We like the road better than the deep woods because there's less mosquitoes.
Anything's better than mosquito torture trail in there. Hi, my name is Ty Jordan.
Hi, my name is Tim Coelho.
And we are the owners of Cinch IT Marlboro. So as business partners, we're a team. And being a team, when we start this, we're starting from that first step and we're going all the way to the finish line together. If one of us doesn't complete this, then we're both out of this together.
Oh, it feels good. We got peanuts, I got ramen. Step back a little bit.
Brandon.
So I gotta swing it. You gotta swing it?
You should get an award for heaviest ruck of all time.
You guys are gonna sleep together in the same tent? Whole tent.
Isn't that part of the team? Teamwork? No?
I mean, I never dictated that, but if you wanted to cuddle together, that's fine.
What's a three-person tent? You got plenty of room.
Have you ever slept in a three-person tent?
It's like,
I mean, it is not a three-person tent.
You didn't zip your bag, bro.
I did.
We're just gonna keep walking, or do you want to?
You can't walk. Your bag its fans.
This is why we train, guys.
The zipper broke.
You gotta prepare. We are exactly 1 mile in.
Yeah.
It's on top.
Yeah, right.
I popped it.
Like even that, maybe it might be wide enough.
I'm not giving you a hard time on the pack you chose, but the pack that you're using, all the weight is resting on a zipper. The zipper is more like up on the sides versus at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Your zipper's right at the bottom.
You could just save time and throw those plates in the woods, which is where they're going to end up about 10 miles in anyways.
Brandon's getting in on it.
All right, guys, I will see you on the other side.
Yep.
Is there any more woods?
My training for the past couple months has been scaling. So I started off small. I did some 5-10 mile hikes with a light pack, not as big as what I'm going to be doing on the actual hike. And then every week kind of extending what I'm doing. More weight in my pack, longer distances, higher elevation. I did a couple in the Blue Hills that were really high low, just to kind of work out my body and make sure that my muscles were strong enough to compete. And then going back down and doing actual trails that we're going to do on the actual hike, and just getting that distance as close to the max that I can do with the highest weight. So one struggle that people aren't looking forward to that I actually am is the camping part. I love camping, I've been doing it my whole life. So I'm actually looking forward to getting back into a tent, spending a couple nights under the stars. It's really fun for me, and I'm really looking forward to having that perk at the end of every day. Even though it's going to be tough, coming down from 25 miles, I'll be a little sore, but it's just a great experience for me, and I'm looking forward to get back into the outdoors.
No. Gotta go back up the trail. I came back out, I had to get a blister pop. Sorry, one sec.
Okay?
Yeah.
You're probably gonna have to drain it before you go to bed, maybe in the morning too, or something like that.
All right. Hi.
4 or 5 times. That's it, bro. Throw those bad boys on, let it air it out tonight. I'll tell you what, it was like mile 16. I had a total breakdown. Yes. I was just like, I hit the wall at mile 16. I'm like, I can't possibly go on. It was a 30-minute mile, and I was just like, Rick, you can beep that out, right? I changed socks at like mile 20.
Very pretty, just very pretty.
But at that point, it was too late. I should have done it at like mile 15. I'm afraid that when I take my socks off, most of the skin's gonna go with it.
A stranger to sleeping out under the stars and logging some miles. I'm trying to section hike the Appalachian Trail over time.
You look so cute. Hi. Hi, how's it going?
I'm confident I have the skill set capability to do the challenge. I might not be the first one in, but the challenge doesn't scare me, and I'm looking forward to logging the miles.
How'd it go?
good. This guy was flying, and I had to keep up.
What made you pick soccer?
Because actually my dad kind of gave me the idea. He told one of my friends, his name is Wells, he said you should put the Chelsea logo. Then I got the idea to put the Liverpool logo. Liverpool's my favorite soccer team.
Yeah, that's amazing. Ty, it's Evan. How you doing, man? Good. You guys all right? Where are you guys at right now? What mile marker are you at? You're at 23. All right. You guys need anything? Gatorade, water? I'll drive over there. All right. We'll see you soon. All right. Bye.
Nothing wrong with pulling in the caboose last, but how you feeling?
All right. Feel good sitting down. Feel great sitting down. And I'm happy that I don't got any blisters right now.
Except for those. Those are preventative blisters.
Preventative
right?
blisters, yeah. That's what you told me.
Did anyone die yet? And he goes, no, I think Tim and I might die though. I'll go day one.
One of the biggest fears is just the overwhelming amounts of pain. I've done 5 and 6 miles one day and then shot up to 5 or 6 the next, and my feet have hurt so bad. Like I've had to go home and cool them down and treat them just on a few miles. So doing it all in one shot and then doing it back to back day after day, it's gonna be overwhelming pain.
Okay, we are now spinning the barrel for the raffle. This is the 50-50 raffle, so everybody get your tickets out.
So Kinsey's gonna spin it and Will's gonna pick it.
Here comes the winning number.
5409481.
Last call.
Last call.
No, say that on the microphone.
Guess all the money's going to the charity.
Yes.
If we can we have everybody's attention just for a few minutes? We just want to say a couple things, and then we have one of the Wyoming Sherry House families that are going to come up and talk. So I just wanted to thank everybody first off for coming out tonight. We really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. Also, for the 15 athletes that participated today, they did 25 miles. And as you saw, the last 2 just came in. It was a really long day for a lot of people. If we can give them a round of applause, great job, guys. I just want to take 2 minutes in case anybody doesn't know why we're here. This is a fundraiser for Why Me Sherry's House. It is a 100-mile ruck march. There's 15 competitors who are rucking, which means they're hiking with a backpack of all their gear, tents, sleeping bags, clothes, food, everything. They're doing 25 miles a day for 4 days. Every single night, there's different ways that you guys can donate, and I think the coolest part is you're donating and you're giving to Why Me Sherry's House by just having a good time. Tonight, Milk Room Brewery brewed a special beer just for this event. It's called Hillside. So just drink Hillside because they're donating proceeds. There's face painting, there's a ton of stuff for the kids to do. All I want to say, guys, is thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Mike. This is my lovely wife, Cheryl, and we are a Why Me family. And we're proud to say so.
Carly and Jonas are our twins. When Carly and Jonas were 2, we discovered that Carly had a brain tumor. And a friend of ours who was a Why Me family introduced Why Me to our family, and it's made a huge difference. They help you kind of normalize a very abnormal situation. You're among other families that have similar struggles, and it means a lot. It's a source of comfort and support when you need it most.
Carly's doing pretty good. She's been on chemo now for about 6 years. She still struggles. Unfortunately, she had a stroke when she was on the operating table, and that's been very debilitating. But when we needed support, YB was there, and they came through. And I think it's not only helped us as a family, but it's helped my daughter immensely. She's made all kinds of friends. She enjoys the wonderful parties that YB does, the activities that they plan, and the support that they give. They're always there for us. And when we need a friend or someone to talk to, there's groups of people going through the same situations that you are. It's just great to have that kind of support, and friends. We're forever grateful for that.
So, for the participants, when you're listening to a family story, you know, this is tough stuff. It's obviously very sad, and you'll be impacted by that. And you know, that's okay. Don't push that down. You know, I frequently am giving somebody a tour or telling them a story, and I look over and notice that they're getting very emotional, and they apologize for that. You don't have to apologize. This is the stuff that matters. This is tough stuff. When families see that emotion in others, you know, it's I think it's comforting, because it you know, it reinforces to them, like, people get this. They get what I'm going through. The other thing I'd like to say about it is, when you walk away from this, if all you see is the sadness, then you've missed what's most important about this. When you look underneath the sadness, what you see is families supporting each other, parents loving on their kids, and that's what Why Me and Sherry's House is. We're a network of parents, and we're all just trying to help each other through this experience, and also go through it with lighter hearts. That's the part that really matters. So look underneath all that sadness, because there's beauty and joy and grace, and you don't get to see that in a lot of places.
Uber successful first day. We're at $59,000 raised. We still gotta figure out how much we made from the proceeds of the ice cream and the beer and everything like that was donated, but I think we're at least over $60,000 already. It's day one. The athletes were amazing. We lost 2 athletes today, but everybody else made it. They kept working, they kept pushing, and they got here. So stretch, good night's sleep, or do it again tomorrow.
Day 2, reality is setting in. You're tired from the day before. You're wondering if this was a good idea or not, or you may be very excited and thirsty for more.
How'd you sleep? All right. It took me a while. My feet were rubbing up against the end of my tent, so all my blisters were like bothering me for a couple hours, but eventually I found a spot and passed out.
Ankle?
Yeah. Is what it is.
Some people's tents aren't even packed up.
I know, really? Not even, literally. I just walked back there to grab my phone. People's tents were still up.
Maybe I should have rang the cowbell at 5:30.
this is where I think the group might start to stretch out a little bit. Some will go on ahead, some will lag behind, but they are still a team, they're still a tribe, they'll make that journey together at their own pace.
Yeah, get that on camera, Brandon. Go ahead. Huh? You need a little MCT if you're gonna do 100 miles. Comes moseying on into the porta potty like this. I'm gonna be buying more wipes, I can tell you that.
I would imagine day 2, if anybody had too many libations the night before, they might be regretting that on the morning of day 2.
Are we almost to the trail?
No.
No? I think I'll do well in this challenge. I think the first 2 days are gonna be the easiest, and it's the last 2 days that are gonna be a little bit more difficult. The thing that I'm most excited for with this event is really just getting to spend 4 days out in the woods with other people.
When we designed the route, what we looked at is, let's get athletes on concrete immediately. No trails, right to concrete. Let's also get them to a hill as fast as possible. The top of this hill has no shade whatsoever. And so you're gonna walk more and more and more, just with the heat beating down on you. And this 6-mile section begins to feel like 8, 10, 12 miles. Finally, at the top of the hill is your first safety checkpoint. Grab a Gatorade, fill up on water.
All right, just a couple things of water. And
You want them cold or you want them lukewarm?
Grab a bar or some fruit if you'd like, and continue on.
Cheers. You're making good time.
I'll slow down, don't worry.
The next section is actually to hopefully lift up everybody's spirits.
I don't mind it so much with this scenery, you know?
This is the Central Mass Rail Trail. It's actually gorgeous. There's a lot of beauty to see, and it's relatively flat.
Hey, you've been on this show, right? You porta potty today or not?
There has been one, but it moves sometimes.
Haunted.
Yeah, it's
Should we get off the table? Jay's rocking today.
Yeah, there's water and heater right here. They're not sure if it's going to be extended. 10 miles. You might want to bring an extra 2. Okay. That's what I did.
You might need bug spray? When do you think we'll see another vehicle? Another 5 miles, or?
It's longer than that, right? Barry Falls. Yeah, I would bring a lot with you though for water.
Oh, yeah. Move it up, Toy.
This is the stuff they don't tell you in Patagonia hat. It's like, that's a good reminder first thing in the morning. It's like, first your face, last your ass.
So I'm gonna see if this will help or not. I had 2 socks on yesterday, and that was actually great.
Yeah.
But now I got 2 toe socks. Oh yeah, right there.
How's the bag today, Michelle?
What's that?
How's the bag feeling?
Oh my god, I have a new pack. I brought my lighter pack.
Perfect.
Dumped half my gear.
Good idea. There's no rules said it had to be the same pack.
All right, this is a little behind the scenes clip for you. I have a ton of footage that wouldn't normally make it into a documentary like this, but it's too good not to share.
We just walked to Barre, Massachusetts. Let's work on getting bikes.
This is dumb. I can do it.
You can't do it, you put your feet down, that doesn't count.
I didn't fall.
With these, this is 2 sips of water.
How you feeling?
Are you talking to me?
That's all I need. That's good.
Would you rather fight a duck-sized horse.
Or a horse-sized duck.
And you realize what propaganda is, how easily you can fall for something.
Or 100 horse-sized
It's funny you ask. We were just talking a lot about ducks. I'm just saying, ducks look like they have a badass life.
Yeah. You know, a whole nation, a whole Europe fell for that shit and did incredibly terrible things.
It looks like someone did zombie makeup but stopped at his ankle. I'm a way better videographer than Brandon. Way better videographer than Brandon. See what happens when I give him the camera. I'm awful with towns.
Tucker doesn't even know what state we're in right now. If you show me somebody who doesn't like Taylor Swift, I'll show you a liar.
Do a little spooning here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you sending me pictures of other people's babies?
I don't know what else to say.
I'm just gonna leave it on. None of this footage we're gonna use anyways. You can put this on the Facebook group.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
How's everybody doing?
Man, you must have caught up to us fast. Were you on the trail or on the road?
On the trail.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Man, you guys really caught up.
No, the other guys are right behind us.
What would you
Can
want?
I get a 4 waters, a Gatorade, and a Coca-Cola?
Oh, okay.
This is all I can actually carry.
That's fine. I'll help.
This is a sweet spot. I'm gonna go over here with a little more space.
They dialed up some uphills back there.
Yeah. What are you listening to now? I can't even really hear it.
This is Green Day. We did chili peppers. Yeah, we chili peppers. During the rail trail, we cruised with some fish. Yeah, we're all over the map. Taylor Swift, a lot of Taylor Swift. Yeah, Air Supply.
Nice. I thought I heard Spice Girls earlier, but that might have just been in my head.
It wasn't on. Yeah, might have been. That's True North. They really like Spice Girls.
Looking like a baddie, I show up and make them stop. Wanna know my name so badly, cause I run this whole block. Tip my hair, move my head, show the world I'm royalty.
Hi, I'm Tori Gisselson.
Toby Reed.
Mike Covino from Worcester, Massachusetts, and we are part of the Nth Degree race team, and we are excited to be participating in the Wyoming Sherry's House 100 Mile Ruck.
We're pretty familiar with what we're getting ourselves into in an event like this.
We actually get to take something that we love to do and apply it into something that actually has a purpose.
I know at points in this event I am going to be miserable, and just planning on the why to be strong enough to carry me through those situations.
That's really one of the hardest parts for me, is making sure that I'm not feeling shit when I'm already feeling shit. Can I say that? Dad, you're clapping and you're yelling. Like, the extra, don't do the extra. For 5 minutes. He's 77 years old, he's in the best shape in his life probably, and he drives us crazy.
You're not even gonna walk over there? You're getting a ride across? Can we get on the truck at least? Let's go, Jay.
That will diminish all this pain.
Better speed that truck up if we're gonna jog. That thing can do 30? How are you walking so fast?
I don't know, I just got rest.
I can't eat food or drink.
What'd you do?
Nutrition. Look at this. This fell out of, this is a filling that fell out of my mouth. Look at the size of that filling.
He's with you. Oh God. You guys are like married couple.
And just when you think the woods couldn't get any worse, guess what? We're going to give you a river crossing. The water should be about knee deep. People are going to have to make the decision. Do you take off the shoes? Do you leave the shoes on? Do you change your socks after? Lots of different ways to navigate this section. It actually might feel refreshing.
It does feel nice. Getting deeper. It's so pretty out here, though. That's my fear of falling. I would definitely have fallen if I did this in my flip-flops. It's my shower for the day.
For the week?
For the 4 days. I can't believe I'm already at this checkpoint, though.
tell you what, I come out of these, I didn't take any rest yesterday. I just kept marching. I was probably dumb. We just take a little rest every once in a while, pop the pack off. Sorry, this is probably pretty boring, but I gotta do it right. These are going in the trash after this. 100 miles, right? That's all you're supposed to get. They're not one, but boy, I never have smelly shoes, and these things freak.
Yeah, so my new theory is Ty and Tim's strategy is just walk so slow that they get pulled off the track, because that's better than quitting.
Agreed. Well, I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect
like
that.
You gave it a try, you didn't quit.
They never quit. They got forced off because they didn't hit the timeline.
Careful, there's a lifesaver going through our boots today.
Yeah. I'm going to see that name's turned to blisters. I got any blisters today.
What do you got for food? Are you good?
Yeah.
Ooh, standing never felt so good. Just kidding.
There you go. Alright.
You got a different place. Oh, good.
So we got 5 miles before this again? Yeah, about. Or somebody. Let's see somebody. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. See you in 5 miles, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jay.
The bag just looks heavier and heavier each time.
Oh, that's true. So Brandon's doing a documentary and doing all the video and talking. Yeah, no, we were cruising. Yeah, it was a good day. I tell you what, that's that climb up after you get off the Ware River Rail Trail. That climb up the Barry is hellacious. I mean, it was a steady uphill all the way from the rail trail left. 5 miles felt like it was just a constant climb. Yeah, it was longer. Once a Pale, once a Saison. I think that's a Saison. Or you guys would work for him. That's what I just said to him. Yeah. We were going to have to get past the car. We have 3 vehicles and we couldn't catch up to you guys. I did. Have a touchdown.
Win too.
Did we miss the barbecue?
No.
Is the barbecue gone?
That's how long it's going to?
I know the party's going till like 8.
Okay.
And the kitchen's open right now.
That's good. That's what we're looking for. My feet are smoked.
Tired, exhausted, feet hurt. Still have to get looked at.
You gonna have the nurse
crossing that river, I had bandages on.
I know, it's hilarious. I was like, oh, it's not that deep. Probably like a couple inches. It's like a foot deep. I'm like, oh.
Whoops. Misjudged that one. Well, you guys are killing it. How's Eric doing up there? Is that him?
He's in rough shape. I think Rick went to go get him. Rick's down there.
Yeah, he's gonna finish.
Tired.
Thanks, bro.
Tired and disappointed.
We ain't done yet. Take any like ibuprofen? Do you want some? They have some in there.
Don't think it'll work fast enough.
I gotta try and get some death if they have a bottle.
I will admit the river did feel nice.
It almost like numbs your feet. Like
it was deeper than I thought.
Yeah. We got an hour and a half to get there, which should be on the time. We'll go slow.
One fear I have is my feet giving out on me. I have this weird way where I walk on the sides of my feet. I put all the weight right on the edge. So it gets really beat up on these long 25-mile walks. I get blisters all down the sides. They get bloody, scraped up. It's really painful on the sides of my feet. And I'm really nervous that that's gonna be the hindrance for me and that's gonna stop me from getting to the finish line. So I gotta make sure every night I'm prepping with moleskin, wrapping my feet, putting good padding on the edges. And hopefully that's what's gonna get me to the finish line.
There you go. I think we got him a new girlfriend. The mosquito trail wasn't as bad today as it was yesterday. Yeah. Got some new bug spray that like handled the mosquitoes real well. And that river was misjudged, so it was hilarious. Yeah. But other than that, today definitely felt better than yesterday.
Nice.
By far.
Yeah. Nice. You think the same?
Yeah. And we're not dead last today.
No, you're not.
Any good chiropractors?
No. You think you need one?
Someone just needs to crack my back. Those last 2 miles were the hardest walking I've ever done, I think.
The little toes, you know what? Honestly, I can't even feel them.
Really?
Yeah, the wrinkle like that. My big toes and then the top 2 toes of my nails are.
You'll feel more comfortable when they fall off.
I don't know what they are. Yeah, and then turn around to my door speaking.
So you pop another one?
Which actually, where's my head? Yeah.
Does this hurt?
No.
We've been training for events like this for the past 3 years as a group and as a team. So we've competed in ultra marathons and rucking events and events that require you to do multiple days, almost like a stage style event. So we're pretty familiar with what we're getting ourselves into in an event like this. With that said, it's not going to be an easy event. Doing 25 miles a day on trail and on road and on these mid-stage trails, these are going to be tough days. It's going to be hard on your feet and it's going to be challenging to finish every day in the time hack. So we're taking it serious and we're going to show up just as prepared for this event as we would for any other event.
I believe we're going to have a drawing right now.
What is it?
Go ahead, say what the winning number is. You say it and then I'll help you with the numbers.
The winning number is 540-9673.
Do we have a winner?
Do we have a winner?
Yes, you do!
Congratulations!
Thank you! Nice job!
Good job, yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations to our winner, and congratulations to all those who finished their hike today. You earned your beer here. Congratulations to you, and thanks for hiking and inspiring the rest of us to get off the couch tomorrow. Of all the money that I spent it in good company. And of all the harm that I done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I want, for lack of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me my parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all. Sláinte, catch y'all later. Have a great weekend. Good night. Can't see a thing this evening. No, I just can't see the lights. Now it's time to close our eyes. Good night. It's gonna be a better morning. It's gonna be a better morning. Good night. Good night. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. I'll see you when the sun is gonna rise, split the darkness with its light, so hold on. It's gonna be a better morning. It's gonna be a better morning. It's gonna be a better morning. It's gonna be a brighter day. So good night.
You know, the story of life or any challenge, whether it's childhood cancer or this Ruck March, is that you live your life in the process. It's not about the beginning, it's not about the ending. We live our life in the process, and it's being in the moment. And that is the truest thing about living with cancer, is you can't just wish for the day that all of this is over, because this part may be all you get. So you have to learn to live in the moment and work with what you have.
I went with my low-rise polyester blend instead of the wool ones that I've been going in. I got a ton of padding and wraps on my toes, on my heel, on both my heels, but what I'm worried about is the whole front of my shin and all around my ankle is swollen and turning purple. So that's my concern today. But I got my trekking poles, and I'm hoping that that'll be enough to take some of the pressure off, and I'll be able to get through another day. It's my goal anyway. One more day, one day at a time, right?
Hardest day of them all, 26 miles, all concrete. This is the day where we'll get quitters quite a bit. It's gonna be tough.
Vitamins.
But there's only one way to get all 100 miles. One step at a time.
So my fitness journey really started when I was sick, and I needed an outlet to process everything that was happening. So I started taking yoga and hiking and mountain biking, and that has just continued and progressed over the past 20 years. And now it's something that I want to be able to help other people do, and that's what I do in my job. And not only just to be fit or look a certain way, but it's also to truly be healthy and to learn to find joy in the things around us, like going for a hike. I am a 20-year survivor of bone cancer, so I was thrilled when Rick called me and asked me to participate in this event, and I can't think of a better way to celebrate my 20 years as a cancer survivor. I know what it was like to go through something like this, and at my age I was 20, and I can't even imagine being a young child. It might be a little bit difficult or challenging or uncomfortable for me, but really it's nothing. It pales in comparison to what they go through every day. That's when it's hard because I really do the second I start thinking about that, I remember what it's like. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be a child and to be scared and not know what's gonna happen to you. Yeah.
My uncle is going to be here at 6, so don't hurt yourself still.
I'm just going to do a light stroll down maybe the first truck or something.
Okay.
Yesterday was a rough day, physically and mentally. Gave up about halfway through, and that just made things 10 times worse. My feet are beat up pretty bad. My hips hurt, my shins hurt, my knees hurt, my back hurts. Just gonna try and get to the truck today, see how that feels, reevaluate, but it looks like it's coming to an end for me today. Group was a big help yesterday. A couple people came to my aid towards the end. Rick, for sure, helping out with cutting my feet open, just getting me to that last mile. I don't think I would have finished the first day without Jess, wouldn't have finished yesterday without Rick. So I'm still looking forward to coming to the brewery tonight, possibly even the finish line tomorrow, just because this group has been a huge part of getting me to the 50 miles. So I want to help them out and support them because what they're doing is incredible, and I couldn't have gotten here without them.
Pretty awesome. My reservoir leaked into my tent. Everything is saturated. Delicious.
Other than Michelle, who I don't know if she's gonna step up or not.
As you move into day 3, now I think people really get their boat legs. They get that this is a journey, that it has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and that takes conviction.
Here we are, made as far as I could. It's about 51.5, I think. I was really happy to do this for Why Me and Cherry's House. Obviously a great cause. It's just a little too much for me, but I'm looking forward to supporting them at the brewery and still raising awareness for them regardless of whether or not I'm walking. Where does this go?
You're taking him?
I'm gonna take it out.
Yeah, take it out. You got it. Good job.
I can't even stand still with my legs not shaking.
Wait till you try to stand up again after you get out of that car.
Oh yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, I know that's what most people do. What I'm saying is, I don't want my kids to go from 12 people in a class to 3,000.
stranger?
How are you? My reservoir.
Yeah.
Just tape.
I would put small pieces like this, so it's fully covered. And then I would try to take one nice strip and go right from the joint and go all the way across and make it a nice, because this is a bracing tape, that'll make a nice brace right across for you.
And then it'll feel like it's a solid piece.
My feet are sore already. Like just that achy feeling. So that's earlier than normal. But legs feel fine. Got one blister on my pinky toe yesterday. It's not too bad right now. I can tell it's probably gonna hurt at the end of the day, but yeah, I feel overall pretty good.
I think my toenail just came off, actually. Damn body's breaking down before my spirit. I'm ready to keep going, but nothing else is.
How's that ankle?
Ankles, it's there. You know? Every pain point's making me shift to a different position. So it's throwing my hips off and then my back and...
Oh yeah, yes.
Alright, let's see what's under here. Let's do for a sock change anyway.
I'll talk to you later.
Oh, I did wrap the big toe. I remember wrapping the big toe.
I did this morning.
Oh.
You did them both last night.
Yeah, I was like...
And then I just said, screw it, I'm gonna wrap them this morning with just tape. Oh, that just popped. Awesome.
No.
I might be reaching the end of my rope here. Let's see what happens with this.
Yeah, no.
I gotta take my time on this, like my kids won't let me rip off their band-aids. They gotta do it themselves. And it's slow and painful, and I know what's going on. And I know it's just better to go faster, but I think when I take this tape off, the toe might go with it. Well, good news is it hasn't fallen out yet. Bad news is it feels like it did.
It looked really bloody yesterday, but I think because I was coming up.
Yeah, this one was the one that was all bloody too. I mean, they both were, but now it's blistering.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that.
Good sign.
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does?
Yeah. No, I'm past the point of lying about what hurts.
Okay.
Hey, you want to get a close up of that, Brandon?
Kinda.
Yeah, let's look at this. Look how. Does it work the other way too? If I push on the top, will it push down to the bottom?
Look at that, man.
Ready?
Look at that.
Push on the bottom. Pause.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So actually, that one, it's annoying, but it doesn't hurt too bad. But it is annoying. What's really bothering me is my toes, and then this over here. That was a slow mile. I already know, looking at my pace, that I'm not gonna make it in tonight. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
That just went. That whole thing just tore right here.
Oh, dude.
It popped. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
Ah, man. It took the whole skin with it too.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Alright, that's a big one. That one's super open. I don't even want to see what's under this. I don't even know where you want to start.
No, I'm trying to figure out what's my
Thanks.
mouth.
Next year for new competitors, they should be required to watch this.
Yeah. What's pushing you to the next checkpoint?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I think I've cried more in the last 2 days than I have in the last 20 years.
Skin. Like real skin.
You know, do you guys have like a tissue or a paper towel or something like that?
Toe.
Yeah, I mean, actually, everyone was kind of telling me to bow out last night. I'm like, can't do that. I gotta at least start the. I gotta at least start the day, see where it takes me, and then it was just do a mile, 50 plus 1. Then it was 50 plus 5. Then I ran into you guys, and 50 plus 7.
Yeah.
The third way there.
Yeah.
We're checking in.
Just friends and family.
Honestly, I feel like I can push on. Just don't know how far it's going to take me. The wheels are coming off.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good, how are you? Good treatment, how are you feeling?
Told you this morning, my own personal Tony Robbins.
There you go.
So I won't make it in tonight, but
Yes, you will.
Man, I have to pick back up to about a 20-minute pace.
You keep saying you want to continue, you got this.
Keep going until you guys pull me off the course then. Yep. You gonna walk a bit?
You want me to? It's up to you.
I'm gonna force it down and I'm taking a water.
How the boys doing?
Eric dropped.
Yeah, I heard that.
Casey is in the mode where he keeps
Shuffling.
telling himself I'm gonna go to the next checkpoint or until
that
my
sometimes
wheel
works.
breaks.
You never know. You know.
After day one, he was in rough shape after day one.
Have you seen? Look at his ankles.
That's just because they're strong.
You're mean.
Our shoes up.
I put a little sunflower seed butter on it.
Thanks again, support staff. Tucker's been requesting some T-Swift action. We'll hook him up. And if you show me somebody who doesn't like Taylor Swift, I'll show you a liar.
I told her she was fourth on my I thought she'd be the fourth one to quit. And now she's beating me every day.
Can you just get this footage of me being in front of him?
Yep. Oh, he's got plenty of footage of that. Don't worry.
Can we get a hot squishy from 7-Eleven?
Is it too early to start drinking?
You got any Stone Cows? Can you get us a 4-pack?
Get me a growler, a 7 sour. We're gonna drink a growler each and see who can finish this thing the fastest or slowest.
I get my peaches down in Georgia.
We've been on this road before. We know where we're going, but we don't know what to expect. Because anything could happen, really. I'm very happy that he found my, Greg found my fanny pack.
Fanny pack? Just because it looks so cool?
Awesome. Yeah. Turn my whole energy around. Hey, what we talked about on the trail is between us. You're gonna have to edit that, Brandon. I told you that in confidence.
We're keeping an eye on Casey right now. I was with him for about an hour. He's hurting. I don't know what's pushing him, but he's just trying to get as far as he can. He's just not taking no for an answer right now, so.
Tough guy. We got a lot of tough people out here. A lot of tough people. In about 3/4 of a mile is the center of town. I believe kids are waiting there with signs for them.
Yeah, my level of experience with rucking is really grounded in, I went to West Point for undergrad and then spent about 8.5 years in the Army, and you do quite a bit of rucking in the Army. And really the lessons I take away from that are, be prepared, train a lot, and even if you're prepared and you train a lot, there's still a lot of things that can go wrong.
You know, the biggest thing for me and why I want to do something like this is really to model behavior for my kids. I think the parents do a lot of talking and trying to teach their kids. I think it's better to lead by example and to show them how you take on hard tasks, you plan or set audacious goals, and then you come up with a plan to achieve those. And there's a lot of discomfort in that, and there's a high risk of failure, and that's all good.
Want
a hoagie?
He's gonna. You want a beer?
They were all ahead of me, and I passed with the calm, and they were all like relaxing and stuff. And I was like, I don't want to stop. I just want to keep
Hooray!
Don't say hooray. I'm not there yet. Why are you disappointed? I got beat by a girl! That girl is very fast. Jay didn't stop for lunch. We all stopped for lunch. He just kept going and going and going.
Does that mean you don't want the sandwich I brought you?
Hell
or not yet?
no. I'm gonna pee you with water on your shoulders because it's cold. Yeah, it feels great on my neck. That's a good idea. I never thought of that. Casey's doing all right? He's all right. Well, let's go.
Run into the camera.
You don't want to walk with him? It's only 4 miles. No, he's like, no. Love you, babe. You could totally do that, Will. 4 miles is less than we walk at when we go to that trail. By the lake.
Thank you. Once you get to the top of that hill, yeah. Long hill, long. Yeah.
Good job. I was 4th on his list for dropping out, and I was like, what? So I'm just happy that I beat him here today. Oh, I want to know where I was on the list. I'm mad that I'm not out there with them actually on the course, but you know, I have legit injuries that I couldn't ignore, and so this is really like the next best thing I can do is to be here and like help them set up tents and high five, because when I was walking in every day, like you don't want to do anything and you don't really know what that's like until you've done it.
How's everybody doing? Yeah. All the other hikers.
Well, Casey is.
Was he limping? He was limping.
He said, yeah, he said at mile 5 he would go, but then we went to mile 5 and he said he's good.
How's his pace? Is he on pace or no? He's a little too slow. That's tough.
Slow,
it's
yeah.
tough if you're too slow, you know.
Yeah. Ty and Tim, they're slow, but they're doing okay.
Nice.
They're doing
Great.
Okay, yeah. So
yeah, they seem in great spirits. They seem like they had no problem now.
Yeah, they were in good shape.
I
So.
hope they find that other set thing they need to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
find it.
It is now impossible for me to make my time. I'm gonna keep going as far as I can. Made it this far. I know we had an 8 o'clock bell too. That was the deal going, and I know navigating the course was part of the rules. You know, packing your own stuff, all that stuff. The rules were there, and I missed the course. And here we are, you know. Here we are. I'm you know, 63 miles, whatever it is. I'm proud of that. It's good.
slow day. It's a slow day.
How was the shower and how was the nap?
Incredible. I sat in the tub for over an hour. Got nice and pruny first. And then slept for an hour. I heard Casey had a rough time.
It's over there. If you want to go compare battle scars.
Yeah, I heard he's gonna win.
He's worse than yours.
Yeah.
Mile 1, I was broken. I called her at like about 6:40, like in tears. I'm like, I can't do this. Just talk to me.
Yeah.
My thing was my son told me that he's like, I believe in you, Dad. You can do this. My daughter's like, I bet you're gonna get halfway through it.
I can't even believe it.
One more day. Oh, okay.
It's a little further, not far.
Can't clock out early, huh? All right. Fair. What do we got today?
Hot dogs and sausages.
I like it. I'll be right back.
All right.
Give me 2 seconds to put this backpack down.
Good job, guys. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, Tim. I just paid Kinsey $5 to leave me alone to dunk Rick.
Are these all free balls or something?
Yeah, they're just
Miss again! Your dad's gonna run out of money! Your dad's running out of money! Last one! No pressure! Oh, thank goodness!
You want some soap?
I got another ticket.
Part of being, part of a team, taking part in a group event, it's unique. It's always unique because it's about the group of people who show up together in a particular place for a particular reason to go through a shared experience. That's powerful. The bond of a shared common experience transcends any sort of superficial differences in your life, and it really does bring people close together, especially when that higher purpose is to be in the service of others. So I think the participants are going to find this a very powerful event for many reasons, and I know they're really going to enjoy it.
Oh man, he pushes
You and this camera, I'm telling you.
Everything's gonna be wet. If you don't, it's gonna be all mildew next time you go to unpack it.
Oh yeah. No.
Do that right now. Look, I have so much time. It's unpack it. Repack. Bag dump.
One foot in front of the other.
A hill's one way to stretch out your calves.
Looking good, buddy.
Maybe.
What's the first thing you do when you get back? I'm taking a shower.
Yeah. I got a hot tub, but I don't know if I'm gonna go in it because I think it's just gonna make my ankles swell more. So I think just shower in bed.
Just get across the finish line. That's it. And next year, I'm gonna video, and you're gonna do it.
I think you just left it down there in case people want a coffee.
Hey, the tune's going, man. But I like walking the first like 5 miles with coffee.
You already know you could finish 23.
Yeah. Is this what the starting line looks like?
Jay, slow down. Okay, okay. Get over here.
And then we're 10.
It's not a stroll. This is a 4-day, 100-mile slog. That's not nothing, and it's not something that everybody can do. So you are choosing to take on a challenge that is not going to be quick, and it's going to test you in ways that you are not prepared for when you set out.
Day 4, Quattro, baby.
So if we fail, Rick and I have a bet going that one of us has to buy the entire office Chick-fil-A. If we succeed, that's gonna be Rick. If we fail, it's gonna be on us.
Tim, you got all the equipment you need?
I do not.
What are you missing?
Missing a rucksack and
This is the greatest interview ever. All right, let's go. All right, quiet for a second. All right. Tell me everything you still have to get before the ruck starts.
well, we still have to get pretty much everything before the ruck starts. So we need our tent, we need our rucksack, we need to get wraps for our feet. He's gonna laugh again.
Honestly, I'm letting him suffer in the silence because we're gonna use it.
Okay. The ruck is 5.5 weeks from now, and I have not started training yet.
I can hear you going off in my head, and you're living rent free in there.
What do you think is going to be, aside from the weight, what else do you think is going to be a challenge for you during this ruck? What other problems do you anticipate running into on the ruck march?
Well, I could anticipate, well, there's always the potential of getting seriously hurt. And then you can't finish, obviously. Like if you trip and happen to either fracture a bone, potentially, for example, like in your leg. What?
You named it. Just not enough. Gonna have one hell of a diaper rash after this.
With all the rain and everything happening towards coming to this event, I was worried about getting sick. The cold and everything.
Yeah, shocked they ate World March. Well, I think it was part of like the German SOFA agreement. Like the Germans didn't want them to leave.
I think anybody will find out, no matter how much you train, you will feel it at certain points. You'll have those low points, and we have the luxury of doing these together. So at some point, none of us will be at a low point together.
Right.
Having to really dig deep mentally and emotionally, I think is going to be the hardest part, but I'm looking forward to facing that challenge. Every time that I'm training and it starts to feel hard, I think about how much harder it would be to have a child undergoing cancer treatment. I'm a single mom, and sometimes I think that feels hard. I can't even imagine having to manage a child's illness. My own child is just heartbreaking. So anything that I can do to help support these families and this organization and the work that they're doing, I'm happy to do it. How do I think I'll do? I keep thinking about that a lot, and I basically have no idea. I think I'm definitely going to finish. That's a just like completely unacceptable thought for me to think about not finishing. But I have put quite a bit of emphasis on training for this over the last couple of months since Rick first asked me to join. So I'm really hoping that I can be not just finish, but feel really good throughout the whole thing, and maybe not be last. What is this, like 2 miles?
I actually don't know.
I think it's about 2.
Probably, it sounds like right.
My biggest fear with this challenge is not finishing. I pride myself being a fit person, a finisher. Again, former military. I'm out there with a former Army Ranger and a former Marine. So my fear is not finishing, and so I will finish.
Stretch. How's everybody else doing? Cooking, huh? About tying Tim.
Those guys are doing their same thing, so.
Love it. And the guys up front, they're still cruising?
Yeah, Nth is like on a warm path right now.
Hey, you didn't get lost. The trail's off on a couple spots by like 10 feet.
Feeling like life is over. Black diamonds and pearls.
Gives you something to think about.
I had like,
and then we hit poison ivy after that.
I had like 6 ticks on me. It sucked.
It was nasty up there.
You hear Rick tell everyone there were snakes all over the course at Wyme's?
Yeah, we saw one.
He's trying to scare everybody. He's like, there's snakes all over the course. It's like, it's New England.
You're right, they are jogging.
Just thrive off of that mental side of it, right? So like there's all this physical preparation, but it's a massive amount of like, do we have the right gear? Do we have the right, foot care stuff? Are we wearing the right shoes? Do we have the right bug spray? And there's something about like putting time and energy into preparing for this that is obviously the physical side, but the mental side and the training that you get to do is really what we learned this at a race. It's what they call the journey, and the journey of all that prep, all that training, all the money you spend. Then when the event happens, you actually start to feel like, oh no, it's almost over. Right. And so it's amazing to have a big event on the calendar like you spoke of, but it's so great to dig in real deep and talk. What do you think? What do you think? We have the gear list, we have the right stuff. And you go through it and learning that it's okay to make some mistakes, it's okay to learn. And I love big tough events like this because I always learn what I didn't know. Every single event, I learned something that I didn't know and it prepares me for the next one. And that's what I love about events like this.
How long ago did the nth degree guys come through?
Like 5 minutes.
Really? A lot of...
That was my favorite section so far. I love it, man.
You guys fucking flew, and I was like, I'm like, my legs are fine, I can do this. And then I rolled my ankle, and I was like, that's the only thing that's gonna take me out of this. Oh, it's gonna get cold. Where's Jay and Jess? Anyone know? There.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need it too. I'm ripping mine off.
How's Jess mentally?
Mess is a good thing.
We've pretty much left her alone.
Thank you.
Is she?
Brandon's documentary has turned into nothing but feet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a foot of a rucker right there. Stay on, baby. Stay on. Ow. We're keeping the toe on. It's hanging on by a thread, but we're keeping it on.
How about baby powder? You guys have baby powder? My nipples cheap now. I completely regret trying to keep up with you guys in that technical section. I rolled my ankle so bad. It was like, it felt like right in the front, like a tendon just like, oh.
Oh my God, Rick really is.
Yeah, Jay will catch us. Or Jess, I mean.
That sucks.
Open the wind.
Probably be a good idea for us to check on Tim and Ty before we head out.
Oh yeah!
I got a maple and a double chocolate. I didn't really.
I'll go for that. I haven't been all my life. Nth degree is like a candle at dinner every night. You guys have a donut.
What happens on day 4 stays a day.
Yeah, that's
I mean, we've been eating the food at the breweries
Anything it
anyways.
takes to get you guys across.
Yeah. I got lost at that house party. Some lady was like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "Oh, I'm just training."
Oh yeah, because you're walking through some houses. You're walking in like people's front yards.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
In Leicester? Yeah, there's like, the trail runs through the side of someone's yard or something.
It's a battle today. The rain makes it 10 times harder. Yeah. I was telling him, I was like, well, at least it's warm out. So, because if it was like 40 degrees and raining, this would be an absolute 100% massive shit show.
Nice one, Bucksburg. What are you doing?
On
the trail?
We got a little bit of time left before we got a couple we like to load up right before because it's raining so much, it just rinses right off of you. So.
We'll meet you at the entrance to the trail.
All right.
So you can load up with some Bucksburg.
Sounds good.
Got this.
Oh yeah.
All right.
When the event happens, it's gonna happen, right? It's gonna unfold, whether my head, my stomach, my feet,
something might let me down, but I know going into it that I'm ready.
Yeah, so the biggest thing for me and why I want to do something like this is really to model behavior for my kids. I think the parents do a lot of talking and trying to teach their kids. I think it's better to lead by example and to show them how you take on hard tasks, you plan or set audacious goals, and then you come up with a plan to achieve those. And there's a lot of discomfort in that, and there's a high risk of failure, and that's all good.
I am choosing to do this for Why Me and Sherry's House because it's a charity that's very important to me. I've been involved with Why Me and Sherry's House in one way or another for about 20 years. If children can survive chemotherapy and cancer, then I can go out hiking for 25 miles a day for 4 days.
When Rick, he texted me can I rope you into doing something crazy? And I was like, maybe. So we talked, and then I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And I was talking to my lead teacher here. She teaches the bulk of our classes. And she was like, what is wrong with you? She's like, Jess, that's a marathon every single day for 4 days. I was like, yeah, I think I can do it.
You have come through this whole experience tired and elated, I'm sure, but ready to be done, ready to take a hot shower and go home. But that race is going to finish at Why Me and Sherry's House. So you end up right back at the beginning where you started with this terrific experience, this terrific life experience, a shared powerful event.
He said that Ty and Tim were 9 miles out. Still and Rick said that Ty was walking like this.
Look at this.
What you need, water? No thanks, actually, I just got plenty.
Just how many you want? You need water?
Okay. Just one.
No Gatorade?
Sure, I'll take a Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Mosquitoes, is it?
Yeah, I think I can handle the pain.
Okay.
Hurts, but it's bearable right now.
All right.
Oh, and it could be the other days too, where I felt like I had blisters, but they weren't. And I think we just wet.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping, but let's see when I take my shoes and socks off.
We're in this for less than a half a mile.
For what?
Here.
All right.
All right, chaps. Thank you.
Thank you.
We decided to get into business together because we feel that our strengths and weaknesses complement each other. We're like yin and yang, and that's why we feel very strongly that it was a good match for us to go into business together. I'm afraid of letting my business partner down, because if I quit or I don't pass the finish line in time on all 4 days, that means he quits too.
through business together. We've faced a lot of challenges, and this is going to be no different. We look forward to facing this challenge together, and once we do that, there's nothing we can't accomplish.
It's not about the individual. It may have started that way on day one, but it's not about the individual. It's about that group journey. And for anybody who participated in this event, whether it was for the first day or the first 2 or 3, you have participated and made this event what it is. And it would have been different if you were not here. So you have a piece in all of this, whether you finished or not. So congratulations. Thank you to all of you who have participated. And thank you.
Great. I think we got everything I need, Nate. Is there anything, because you get what I'm doing, is there anything?
Yeah, I totally get what you're doing. I think you covered everything really well. And there's a lot of different perspectives in there, from the families to the participants to the organization. And I think there's a pretty good, explanation of who we are, what we do, why this matters. Do we want to say something about cinch in all of this? And Rick, I mean, people shy away from sort of blowing their own horn, but I think it's appropriate.
I mean, coming from you, saying it that way, I can't argue with it.
Okay, all right. So why don't we put it in there? And Rick will probably say to you, we don't need that. I think it's important because what it does is it makes people who see it go, hey, this started with a company saying we should get involved in this, and so you're important as a catalyst. You're important as a community partner. So that's the same. So that's my thing about it's important, I think, to talk about. That Rick chose to take this on, that he asked his company and his employees, and then it grew from there. And you probably know, I mean, he started off thinking, well, okay, I'm gonna try and raise 10 grand. And he crushed it.
Oh yeah, they crushed that goal.
Yeah. And that's a good story too, because things take on their own momentum.
Yeah.
And that's powerful too.
Yeah.
So I think we should hit those 2 pieces.
I love it.
Okay, cool.
You sound like you know exactly what you want to say.
Okay. So, on behalf of Why Me and Sherry's House and the families of Why Me, I would like to thank Rick at Cinch IT and all the folks at Cinch for taking this on. I did a podcast with Rick, and he told me at the end about this event. And I have to confess, I didn't exactly know where Ruck March was when I thought I did, but I wasn't exactly sure when he brought it up. I loved it right from the start. I loved that he was so enthusiastic and so passionate about it. But this is how things start. This is how things change. This is how things get done. It starts with one person saying, I want to do something about this. And that infectious spirit, that passion, spread to his staff and to their family and friends. And what started out as, hey, let's try and raise $10,000, they crushed it. And that is such a great story. Individuals and companies partnering to provide support in their own communities. That's how we help each other. If you look at the idea of doing a fundraiser or raising money for something and that looks daunting, the hardest part is to start. Not unlike the Ruck March, the hardest part is to start, and then you just put one foot in front of the other. So he'll want to edit it out. Tell him I said he can't.
Can't. It's the only way to, yeah. Well.
night. I see you in the morning. I see you when the sun is on the rise, though now it seems so dark. Good night. Good night. Can't see a thing this evening. No, I just can't see the lights. Now it's time to close our eyes. Good night. It's gonna be a better morning.
There's only one way to get all 100 miles. One step at a time.
Good night. Good night.
At Wyoming Sherry's house, we don't really like rules, we have guidelines. So if you have a child with cancer and we can help you, we will.
Good night. I see you in the morning. I see you when the sun is gonna rise, split the darkness with its light. So hold on. It's gonna be a better morning. It's gonna be a better morning. It's gonna be a better morning. It's gonna be a brighter day. So good night. So good